Let's have a look and see who is in my green room this evening. My first guest is the quintessential English actress with the name to prove it. It is the lovely Helena Bonham Carter. Helena, thank you for coming on.
Thanks for having me.
I love Helena Bonham Carter. You know, Helena, you are only the second double-barrel name guest we've ever had on the show.
Who was the other one?
It was H from Steps. Hey, lovely to have you here. Thank you very much for coming.
Thank you.
That was a lovely film. And will you please welcome the gorgeous Helena Bonham Carter.
I really love looking at you, yeah. I'm glad you like you. See, you're looking pretty cool, and I like you. And I like you. And I feel so bohemian like you. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Helena, doesn't Helen look great? I love your outfit.
Oh, thank you.
Sit yourself down. Hey, you know, I love the way you dress.
Do you?
You look absolutely...
You're probably the only person in the world.
I suspect, I mean, it's a small group. Because
it is a small group.
Often when you see you photographed out and about, and it's eccentric, it's unique, it's very much your own style.
Yeah, I guess so.
These are some photographs. Well, that's a very, quite a normal-looking thing, apart from the glasses there. They're quite
That's not bad.
But that's quite unusual.
That's Vivian Westwood.
Yeah, but you know, you wear it very well.
I like that. What's wrong with that?
No, nothing's wrong with it. I like all of it. Don't get defensive.
Yeah.
But I'm sure a lot of people do think that you dress a bit like someone who hasn't got a mirror or a light bulb. You know what I mean? It's kind of like... I get the same accusations, Helena. I love when it's good. No, but I love the way you dress because it is so... And, you know, everyone seems to follow, more often than not, what's dictated to them in magazines.
No, I definitely don't do that.
Yeah.
And basically, when I get dressed, I dress up. I guess I sort of treat it like a costume. And I think most of us do as women. We sort of buy something, and by putting something on, you think you're going to transform into this different
Become a
thing.
different
And then you see the photo and you realise you haven't. But in your head and in your mirror at home, which is dully lit, it's true, it looks fantastic. And but then all these magazines that take photos of you, they are out to make you look horrific.
Horrible, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then, but I tell you, if you come to my home and see me in the room and Tim's got an eye.
Now, hold it. This is Tim Burton, who is your...
Yeah.
He's not your husband, he's your partner. Your
Yeah.
kind of living partner, loving
Well,
boy.
good as
Yeah.
I'm his mistress.
Okay,
But,
there he is there. Because he has a unique sense of dress sense as well.
Yeah.
He looks like Bob Dylan with an eye problem. A bit
There's
more.
Bob Dylan. Somebody thought he was Bob Dylan, actually.
He's Dylan-esque. But does he, not vet,
He
but does he
advised.
approve of the... Do you say, what does this look like? Should I go at this? And he goes, maybe that's a bit much, or do you ever listen, or...?
Yeah, I do sometimes. He'll vet me just before I leave, and then he'll take something one thing off me.
Because you like a lot of things. Or?
I do like lots of things. I mean, what's the point of buying them if you don't wear them
Absolutely.
all at once?
But no, never more than 3 hats at any one time, Helena.
No, 3 hats. Well, I don't know. It is true. My mum did remind me once that I only had 1 head. And
Did you have more than 1 hat on?
I had several, and lots of glasses. But he says, on the whole, that I wear one thing too many, and that's probably tactful.
I've said that to my wife, but she was wearing a bikini at the time, so she objected. Hey, we're talking clothes here. Pay some attention, or you're never coming shopping with us again.
I'm getting tennis tips.
Okay, hey, now we just saw Helena Bonham Carter in A Room with a View, of course, which is many years ago.
Oh no, that was years ago.
Do you like watching yourself on screen? Do you
No,
watch
I
your
hate
finished
it.
movies back?
No, I hate watching.
Why do you
them. I mean,
what do you not like
I
about
don't know. I think the basic thing is that you get into acting. Well, I do, to try and sort of pretend to be somebody else, and then when you see it at the end of the day, you realise it's you. It's a bit like putting on fun clothes, or you think that you're going to transform yourself, and then ultimately you look at the screen and you still think, I'm just indelibly me. So
But
I'm
is that
always
even in roles that are far removed from you, like a movie you were in?
Planet of the
which I
Apes was the only one that...
Well, Planet of the Apes.
Yeah.
Well, of course, Planet of the Apes is a long
Yeah, I
way
think it's
moved.
different.
Yeah, there you go. I think even your mother wouldn't
Yeah.
recognise you there.
No, actually,
She's the one in the middle with the bald head, by the way. In case you're wondering. It's a lot of makeup. Did you enjoy making that film?
did I enjoy
Being a monkey.
a monkey? I liked not looking like me. It was 4 hours of makeup every day. We'd have to wake up, like the first makeup call was 1:30 in the morning.
That's ridiculous.
And then the thing that I did, I love going to ape school. I had to go to ape school before.
No, this is where you learn to be a monkey if you are going to be a monkey in a movie or perhaps
Yeah.
a drama production of some sort. So what do they teach you? How to stand, how to move, how to think
Yeah,
like a monkey?
That's good.
Like that, isn't it?
No.
That's quite good, I know.
No, the thing is, I think...
But you're being a chimp, I'm being a dominant male gorilla.
Really? It's good that you told me. I can't remember it did end up being quite useful going to ape school, and I can't remember why, but a lot of it was concentration. It was like, I actually failed ape school because they said that I was not good concentration.
How do you fail? They have a test at the end of it.
Yeah.
Well, like an ape proficiency test.
Yeah.
Let me ask you about the new movie you're making with Tim Burton next, which is, I believe you're filming at the moment.
Yeah, Sweeney.
Which is Sweeney Todd, the Stephen Sondheim musical, and this is the musical being translated to the screen for the first time, isn't it?
Yeah.
Now, what's his plans for that, and you're playing who in that, and what's going on with that movie?
It's a musical of Stephen Sondheim, Sweeney Todd, and Johnny Depp plays Sweeney, I play Mrs. Lovett, and he basically is a serial murderer, and I make pies out of...
You make pies out of the people, and it's got some great weird songs in it, of course, isn't it? It's a brilliant... I've been to see the musical any number of times, I love it.
Yeah, no, I love it. I've always loved it. I've loved it since I was about 11. In fact, I've always wanted to be Mrs. Lovett, so it's a complete dream come true.
So even when you were a child, you liked the idea of making pies from human flesh?
Yeah. In fact, that's weird, because like, when I went up for the part, my great friend of mine, Deb, said, like, well, of course you're going to get it. And I said, well, not necessarily at all. In fact, it was a close-run thing. And she said, I said, why? And he said, well, because we called you Mrs. Lovett. And apparently I went around with Mrs. Lovett hairdos when I was 11. So obviously, this is like, for me, it is a real dream.
When did you start being a strange person? No, because you are quite a strange person, in a charming way, but you are an unusual person.
Oh, thank you, Jonathon. I guess when I popped out of the room, I suppose. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'd never thought I was strange, so...
Yeah, but if you were going around dressing like Mrs. Lovett when you were 11, which is great, I love that, you know, but it is unusual. I mean, do you come from a theatrical family? Your parents?
No, not at all. Well, I think my mother innately, as a character, might be somewhat theatrical because she's foreign.
Oh, well, that's it. Say no more. Where is she from? What part of the world?
Half French, half Spanish.
Oh, well, that's a nice mix, I would imagine.
Yeah, it's a great mix, and then she's got a bit of Russian in there and a bit of Austrian, Jewish. Yeah, she's a complete
I think
mongrel.
she's a fantasist. She's invented this past. She claims to come from every part of Europe.
She has. Yeah, she really has. She is a mongrel.
Was it a bohemian upbringing? I mean, did they let you do more or less what you wanted? Was there a freedom like that you think you enjoyed?
No, we were brought up in Golders Green. It was very normal, I think. Background and upbringing, yeah.
You can't really remember a lot about your past. I think we need another session, to be honest with you, before we can start making any progress. I'll be honest with you. Anyway, can I ask how old you are, Helena?
I'm 41 now.
41? You look incredible for 41.
Thank you.
And I'm guessing from here, you haven't had any work done for the
No,
little
I
things?
haven't.
Wow, fantastic. Well, congratulations.
I'm proud, thank you very much.
Now
That's my mum. I mean, mum looks great.
No, never mind your mum. Now's the time you say something nice about me.
You do look great. He does look great, actually. He does. Doesn't he look great?
Yeah.
Rob, don't I look good for my age?
I think you look fantastic, and I mean that sincerely. You look great.
And as an older man, you would know, wouldn't you?
Greg and I have very large chins, but we do just have the one.
That's not nice, is that? That's not nice.
Hey, what are you laughing at? You like, put that beer down. How old are you fellas, Bono? How old's the youngest? How old are you, the little one in the blue thing?
19.
Yeah, the hoodie. How old are you?
19.
I can't... Haggis? And it's got nits as well. Get the light clean in. Hey, Helena.
Yeah.
This way.
Sorry.
Helena.
Yeah.
Helena. You have a little boy, I believe.
Yeah.
How old is he and what's his name?
He's 3.
What a lovely age, 3.
I know, it's fantastic. He's called Billy.
Little boy called Billy. And you have, I believe, what would seem to many people quite unusual living arrangements. Is this correct? You and your partner and the baby?
It's fantastic. I mean, I suppose what you're alluding to is the fact that we live next door to each other.
Okay, so you're in a relationship, a loving, caring, trusting, nurturing, supportive relationship.
Yes.
And physical, no doubt.
Well, Billy does.
Of course,
suggest
he lives
that.
there.
Yeah.
And yet you live in 2 separate houses.
Yeah. Well, originally they were separate. Now I could say that they are joined.
So they're next door to each other.
They're next door to each other, but they are joined by this this room. When I got pregnant, we started building this little room to join the 2, so we wouldn't have to go inside and outside. Because also Billy's in Tim's house because I didn't have enough rooms.
Well, hold on. But you could have just moved in together, couldn't you? Most people would say, you know what, we've got 2 houses here, we're going to get together now.
Yeah.
Let's sell them and get a house together, one house.
Yeah.
The family house.
Yeah.
Not,
Stupid.
let's knock a tunnel through.
Yeah.
Like we're trying to get out of Colditz, maybe in a broom cupboard.